Jesus! What is that? Say on the hell, that's huge.
The depths of our planet's oceans hold secrets beyond imagination, shrouded in darkness and mystery. But every now and then, fearless divers uncover discoveries so shocking they leave even the most seasoned scientists speechless. From colossal sea creatures to deep-sea enigmas, here are the top 15 most terrifying and jaw-dropping underwater discoveries that shook the scientific world. Number 15. Tasmanian giant crayfish. In Tasmania, an island state nestled within Australia, an epic discovery unfolded that would surprise even the most talented adventurers. It all began with the tireless efforts of a dedicated film crew, guided by the wisdom of a local researcher. Their quest was no ordinary one. It was a hunt for the largest known freshwater crayfish in the world. Armed with traps baited with tantalizing fish and carefully woven nets, they went on their journey. The promise of a remarkable encounter pushed them onward. After several attempts, fate intervened in the form of a juvenile crayfish. This plucky young creature led the way, forging ahead to a remarkable sight. There, before their very eyes, a giant female crayfish celebrating a sumptuous feast drew closer to the bait. Her size was awe-inspiring, her claws massive and formidable, capable of feats that would humble the mightiest of predators. Measured at an astounding 61 centimeters in length and weighing over 3 kilograms, this magnificent giant was a true marvel of nature. However, with great awe comes great responsibility. These extraordinary creatures are rare, a living testament to the wonders of our natural world. As such, capturing them is strictly prohibited, a testament to the respect we owe to these majestic animals of the deep. Number 14. Nuclear submarine wreckage. Under the hidden envelope of the ocean's depths lies a rich trove of ancient and present history. In the year 2022, a group of daring deep-sea divers set out on a quest that would propel them into the depths of history. What they discovered was nothing short of amazing: the wreckage of a nuclear submarine lying calmly on the seafloor. This unexpected revelation offered a tantalizing glimpse into the world of advanced technology and the hidden perils lurking beneath the ocean's serene surface. The submarine, a relic from the chilling days of the Cold War, had once played a crucial role in hidden military operations. Now, as it lay on the ocean floor, it served as a haunting reminder of the risks undertaken by submariners during their dangerous missions. The shattered remnants of this vessel bore witness to the dangers that lurked in the realm of underwater warfare and paid homage to the sacrifices made by those who braved its steel confines. Yet, this discovery didn't merely pique curiosity. It ignited concerns of potential environmental consequences. The nuclear reactors that once powered this technological marvel now posed a terrifying threat of radioactive contamination. Experts and authorities swiftly mobilized, their mission clear: to assess and reduce any potential harm to marine life and the delicate ecosystem that surrounded this intriguing relic. The nuclear submarine's wreckage, far from being a mere historical artifact, emerged as a resounding testament to the hidden hazards that can silently inhabit the ocean's depths. It underscored the imperative need for continued vigilance in safeguarding our seas and the responsible management of military assets, all to avert potential ecological and environmental repercussions. Number 13. Massive catch. In the annals of epic catches, there emerged a tale so great that it sent shockwaves across the internet. This catch was a behemoth, weighing in at several tons, and it wasn't long before it went viral, sparking waves of both awe and apprehension. Animal lovers and conservationists alike found themselves holding their breath in fear. They feared that this giant haul signaled the decimation of the local fish population. The footage, an unexpected internet sensation, showcased a group of fishermen aboard a boat. In the video, one of the crew members made a move that would become a moment of infamy. He released the fishnet. In an instant, an avalanche of fish spilled forth, engulfing the boat. It was a mesmerizing, if not slightly overwhelming, sight. Normally, seasoned fishermen steer clear of letting go of the juveniles, an act designed to protect and preserve the species from dwindling into rarity. In a distant corner of India, a fisherman made an astonishing discovery while mud fishing. A curious case unfolded as he stumbled upon a lifeless fish, one that had seemingly bitten off more than it could chew. Quite literally, the ill-fated fish had latched onto a shark, but somewhere along the way, things took a turn for the worse. The fish found itself in a predicament, firmly wedged halfway into a feast it could neither finish nor abandon. As the mud began to dry up, the situation grew direr. Despite desperate attempts involving water and Herculean efforts, the shark remained entrapped in the fish's gaping maw. In the end, there was but one solution, a drastic one. The fish had to be sacrificed, its fate sealed by the merciless blade. Thus, the shark was freed from its fishy prison, leaving us with a bizarre and somewhat comical tale from the depths. Number 12. missing aircraft. In the balmy days of April 2018, a remarkable discovery echoed from the depths of Micronesia, harking back to a chapter in history shrouded by the mists of time. Beneath the tranquil waters, a trove of forgotten relics emerged, the ghosts of 3 valiant U.S. Air Force planes, bearing the scars of a bygone era when the world was gripped by World War II. Among these underwater treasures, 2 venerable SBD-5 Dauntless dive bombers and 1 TBM F-1 Avenger torpedo bomber lay in solemn repose. These stalwart aircraft played a crucial role in February 1944 during Operation Hailstone, a daring mission that took aim at the formidable bastion known as Truk Lagoon, a mighty Japanese naval stronghold nestled within the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Amidst the chaos of battle, American forces wrought destruction, consigning over 200 Japanese aircraft and nearly 50 warships to a watery grave. Yet, history reminds us that victory often bears a heavy cost, as approximately 30 American planes met their fate, plummeting into the ocean's depths under the relentless fire of Japanese defenders. Fast forward to the present day, where the venerable Recovery Project organization embarked on an honorable quest to seek out and recover the remnants of those lost during the turbulent days of World War II. Their mission entailed painstaking research of the Pacific Ocean's unforgiving depths, leading to the extraordinary discovery of the 3 aircraft. Hope swelled, fueled by initial signs that hinted at the possibility of finding the remains of the fallen soldiers entombed within these hidden warbirds. However, when the harsh light of examination penetrated the dark depths, hopes faded. Further examination yielded no conclusive information regarding the presence of the dearly departed within these hidden relics. The mysteries of their final resting places remained locked away, hidden within the silent watery graves, echoing the somber tales of heroes who vanished beneath the waves in the name of duty and freedom. Number 11. Snapping turtles saved. A beautiful story transpired on a peaceful Saturday in Baltimore, Ohio, when a father and his daughter went fishing. They had no idea that this day would become a symbol of human kindness. As they threw fishing lines into the calm waters, they saw a strange sight, a pair of turtle claws battling against an invisible adversary, the painful clasp of a submerged pipe. The father's instincts were instantly aroused, and he felt compelled to help, to be the turtle's lifeline. Recognizing the need for care, he slowly sought to rescue the terrified turtle using a stout rope. The struggle against the continuous underwater pressure was difficult, and their early attempts failed. The daughter, watching her father's determination, began to cheer him on, her voice filled with hope and encouragement. Nearby fishermen noticed the commotion and offered their assistance, handing over abilities and advice to aid in the rescue. The turtle, sensing the efforts of its rescuers, seemed to calm slightly, its frantic movements slowing as if it understood help was on the way. The father's hands, scraped and raw from the effort, never wavered as he worked tirelessly to free the creature. The moment was tense, with every pull of the rope feeling like a battle against time and the elements. Finally, with one last heave, the turtle's shell emerged from the water, glistening in the sunlight, a testament to the power of compassion and teamwork. He fought the invisible enemy below with fierce resolve, bringing the struggling turtle closer to the surface inch by inch. The turtle finally burst through the surface tension, panting for air, and the glorious moment came. A life was spared. At that moment, a link was formed between 2 species. Number 10. The Black Swan Treasures. On the memorable 12th day of May 2007, a cargo plane set forth from Gibraltar Airport, destined for the sunny shores of Florida. Aboard this unassuming flight were 550 plastic containers, concealing a staggering 17 tons of gleaming silver coins. Little did anyone know, this valuable cargo belonged to none other than Odyssey Marine Exploration, an American company that specializes in the search for hidden valuables. The origin of these coins, with a combined worth exceeding $500 million, remained a sweet mystery. Odyssey's representatives guarded the closely held secret of the shipwreck's location for a considerable duration. However, as time passed, the intriguing tale unraveled. Odyssey's inaugural triumph in treasure hunting unfolded in 2003, when they unearthed riches from the buried steamship Republic, a haul valued at over $75 million. Then, in 2006, Odyssey embarked on a bold new endeavor known as Black Swan. In a revelation that would astonish the world, their target was the Spanish galleon Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes, which met its watery fate during the Battle of Cape Santa Maria in 1804. With painstaking research through historical archives, Odyssey cracked the code to locate the long-lost shipwreck, emerging victorious in their quest to salvage 17 tons of silver coins from the ocean's depths. The discovery was nothing short of a miracle, which made Odyssey's team keep their extraordinary find under wraps for an extended period. However, the story took a legal twist when Spanish authorities swiftly responded to the situation. They filed a lawsuit in a Florida court, demanding the return of these supposedly ill-gotten treasures to their homeland. In a courtroom battle that captured the world's attention, Spain emerged triumphant. The coins were ultimately repatriated, finding their new home in a Madrid museum, where they continue to fascinate visitors with their storied history. In addition to relinquishing the treasure, Odyssey's team bore the weight of a $1 million fine, a testament to the preservation of historical heritage, reminding us that even the most tantalizing treasures must sometimes find their way back to the pages of history. Now it's time for today's topic. A team of cage divers filming sharks near the Galapagos Islands has allegedly captured footage of a creature that should not exist, a juvenile megalodon. The footage, which is now being closely analyzed by marine biologists, shows a massive shark-like creature lurking in the deep. At first, the divers believed it was a large great white, but upon closer inspection they noticed unusual features: a wider, more robust body, an elongated tail, and teeth far too large for any known species of shark its size. One diver described the moment as unreal, claiming that the creature swam with an intimidating presence unlike anything they had ever seen before. The estimated size of the juvenile was 15 to 18 feet long, meaning that if it truly was a young megalodon, the adult version could be over 60 feet long. The encounter has left scientists and shark experts divided. Could this be proof that Megalodon still exists, hiding in the deep waters of the Pacific? While some skeptics argue it could be a rare deep-sea shark species, the footage continues to spark intense debate. If a baby Megalodon was found, where is its mother? Number 9. The rifts between two continents. Imagine a magical place in Iceland where you can do something incredible. It's called the Silfra Fissure, and it's like a crack in the ground, but not just any crack. It's where two giant pieces of the earth, like big puzzle pieces, meet. One piece is called Eurasia, and the other is North America. Silfra is right where they touch, like a special bridge between two continents. Now, Silfra isn't just any crack. It's filled with the clearest water you can imagine. You can see through it almost like it's invisible. The water is so pure that you can look down and see everything, even when it's really deep, like 100 meters deep. This amazing place came to be because a long time ago there was a big shake in the ground, like when you shake a rug, and it made a crack. This crack became Silfra, and it's in a place called Thingvellir Valley. The water in Silfra comes from far away, from melting ice on a big icy mountain. It travels for a very long time through rocks, like a secret journey, before it gets to Silfra. This journey takes around 30 to 50 years. By the time the water reaches Silfra, it's super clean and clear, like magic water. Even though the water is really, really cold, some brave people love to put on special suits and dive into Silfra. They can even stretch out their arms and touch both continents at the same time. It's like a super cool adventure, and the water is so clear that it feels like you're flying underwater. So, Silfra Fissure is a very special place where you can see two continents, and the water is so clear because of a magical journey it takes. And even though it's cold, it's a fantastic place for adventurers to explore. Number 8. Road to Atlantis. The legend of the lost city of Atlantis has enthralled humanity for millennia. The utopian island society described by ancient Greek philosophers was said to vanish beneath the waves in a single day and night. But could the mythical Atlantis be real? No one was supposed to find this. If a diver hadn't captured it, no one would believe it. In the late 1960s, divers made a perplexing discovery in the crystal-clear Caribbean waters, one that seemed to suggest the legend may be true. An underwater arrangement of unusually straight megalithic stone formations, resembling a road, temple, or wall leading to who knows where, was found off North Bimini Island in the Bahamas. The 0.6-mile-long formation appears out of place against the backdrop of natural jagged limestone and reef. Named the Bimini Road, some theorize it could be a remnant causeway, breakwater, or harbor wall from the ancient city of Atlantis, presumably built before its fabled destruction. Its discovery coincided with the exact time and place that the famous psychic Edgar Cayce had predicted evidence of Atlantis would be found, further fueling the mystery. Geologists, however, suggest the Bimini Road stones are an example of a natural phenomenon known as beach rock, a natural, concrete-like sedimentary formation created by the precipitation of carbonates where sand beaches meet shallow, warm seas. The intertidal zone repeatedly wets and dries these sands, forming the rubble into blocks. Studies show the stones match similar formations found on nearby shores. Yet, Atlantis theorists argue that it would be an extraordinary coincidence for beach rock to form so uniformly. While the debates continue, the site remains a popular dive attraction. And despite evidence leaning away from an Atlantis origin, we can't fully rule out the possibility of a genuine ancient human structure buried beneath the waves. After all, the Caribbean was once dotted with lost civilizations, some, like the Maya, possibly influenced by contact with or legends of Atlantis itself. Number 7. Titanic. The Titanic, a marvel of the early 20th century, stood as the grandest passenger liner of its time. Crafted by the skilled hands of the British company White Star Line in 1911, its impressive breadth stretched beyond 28 meters, and its majestic length reached 269 meters. The liner held within its opulent walls everything needed for a luxurious journey: a lavish swimming pool, exquisite dining establishments, elegant lounges, and much more. It appeared as though nothing could thwart its secure voyage from Southampton to New York. On that fateful night of April 10, 1912, the Titanic embarked on its inaugural and, tragically, its only voyage. Aboard were 1,317 passengers and 908 dedicated crew members. At 11:39 p.m. on April 14th, the ship's captain received a chilling alert about an iceberg directly in their path. Unfortunately, it was too late, and a collision occurred within minutes, launching the Titanic into the freezing depths. The vessel carried a mere 20 lifeboats, and the protocol dictated that women and children were given precedence. By 2:20 a.m., the Titanic had met its cruel fate, splitting into two segments and plunging 1,496 souls into the frigid waters. Only 712 fortunate souls were saved, rescued by the noble ship Carpathia. Today, the legendary liner's remnants rest at a staggering depth of 3,750 meters. In May 2023, the enterprising company Magellan Limited embarked on a sweeping project to investigate this underwater graveyard, employing cutting-edge technology to carefully scan and capture over 500,000 images from various angles. The central aim of this project is to unveil the long-concealed secrets of the Titanic's demise, shedding new light on this heart-wrenching tragedy. Number 6. The Deep Sea Monster. In the year 2012, a daring set of fishermen, throwing their nets off the coast of Japan, found themselves in an unprecedented situation. Their usual routine was abruptly disrupted when their nets caught a monster of enormous size, a huge squid. These deep-sea creatures, shrouded in mystery and sometimes elusive, have always inspired both fascination and dread in the minds of sailors. This one-of-a-kind meeting was a true trove of scientific knowledge into the cryptic world of ocean dwellers. The squid in question, a tough female, was 5.5 meters, 18 feet, in length. Surprisingly, this magnificent monster was missing 2 of its longest limbs. Had it been full, it would have measured an incredible 8 meters, 26 feet, in length. Scientists were particularly intrigued by the squid's ability to regenerate its limbs, a survival mechanism that allows it to escape predators and recover over time. Its massive beak, capable of slicing through prey with ease, was another feature that fascinated researchers, as it hinted at the squid's role as a top predator in its environment. The creature's body was covered in chromatophores, specialized cells that allow it to change color and blend into its surroundings, a vital skill for both hunting and avoiding danger. The fishermen also noted the squid's incredible strength, as it thrashed and writhed in their nets, a testament to its power even in a weakened state. Samples taken from the squid's body revealed traces of deep-sea prey, providing valuable insights into its diet and the ecosystem it inhabits. This encounter not only shed light on the biology of giant squids but also raised questions about how such creatures are affected by human activities like deep-sea fishing. But it wasn't simply the squid's size that drew people's interest. It was also its astonishing dinner plate-sized eyes, which were ideally fitted to hunt for food in the inky, unimaginable depths of the water. This unexpected meeting, symbolic of ancient sailors' legends, stunned the fishermen and the scientific community. It was a painful reminder that the huge, mainly unknown ocean has numerous mysteries and fascinating creatures waiting to surprise and befuddle anyone brave enough to delve into its fathomless depths. Number 5. The Oarfish. The intriguing oarfish, an animal of the ocean's depths, has long captivated human curiosity. Once elusive near the shores, these magnificent creatures have recently graced us with their presence, as intrepid divers snapped photos alongside these giant beings. Unrivaled among bony fish, the oarfish reigns supreme, with some individuals stretching to a staggering 7 meters, though the average length hovers around 3 meters. Draped in a shimmering cloak of miniature silver scales, their regal heads sport a vibrant crimson crest, while tufts of the same hue adorn their backs. These mysterious beings call the tropical, subtropical, and temperate waters home, inhabiting the profound depths, typically between 200 to 1,000 meters beneath the surface. Only in times of ailment do they breach the ocean's skin, sometimes washing ashore. Their diet primarily consists of dainty crustaceans and ethereal plankton, though on occasion, they indulge in petite fish and nimble squid. Interestingly, some cultures imbue these oceanic wanderers with the power to predict earthquakes. Scientists may scoff at such notions, but to many, the oarfish's emergence on the water's surface is a foreboding omen of impending natural calamity. Conversely, for tourists, an encounter with these fascinating ocean inhabitants is a fortunate gift, providing a rare view into the depths of our world's most mysterious region. Number 4. mercury-filled shark liver. The boundless expanse of the ocean is renowned for its diverse life forms, and every so often, it treats us to a twist that leaves us utterly surprised. In 2022, a troop of fishermen stumbled upon an unforeseen spectacle as they embarked on the meticulous task of processing their catch. What they encountered was no ordinary fish. It was a shark sporting an extraordinarily disproportionately large and cumbersome liver. Upon closer inspection, the true nature of this problem was revealed. The liver was awash with a noxious substance known as mercury. The discovery sparked immediate concern among marine biologists, who noted that mercury poisoning in sharks is not just a threat to the species itself, but also a warning sign of the ocean's deteriorating health. Sharks, being apex predators, accumulate mercury through a process called biomagnification, where toxins become more concentrated as they move up the food chain. This means that smaller fish, already contaminated with mercury, pass it on to larger predators like sharks, creating a dangerous cycle. The effects of mercury poisoning on marine life can be devastating, leading to neurological damage, reproductive issues, and even death in extreme cases. For humans, consuming seafood tainted with high levels of mercury can result in severe health problems, including damage to the brain and nervous system. The incident served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of marine ecosystems and the urgent need to address pollution at its source. Mercury, a malevolent nerve poison, poses a grave and immediate threat to both human beings and the creatures of the deep. While minuscule traces of mercury are indeed part and parcel of the natural world, its relentless accumulation within the food chain, especially among apex predators like our sharky friend, can lead to catastrophic consequences. To combat the looming shadow of mercury pollution, an alliance of governments, industries, and individuals must unite in purpose. The battle calls for a reduction in the use and transmission of mercury-containing products, a revolutionary upgrade in waste management practices, and the unwavering implementation of vigilant monitoring and enforcement measures. By championing this cause, we stand as guardians, protecting the health of our marine sanctuaries, safeguarding the livelihoods of coastal communities, and ensuring the safety of the delectable seafood that graces our plates. After all, it's a fishy world out there, and we're all in it together. Number 3. A mammoth's bone. In the North Sea, in the year 2016, a group of unsuspecting fishermen embarked on an ordinary fishing expedition in the mysterious depths of the North Sea. Little did they know that they were about to stumble upon a relic from a forgotten era, one that would connect them to a time when giant creatures roamed the earth. As they fished the sea floor, their nets unexpectedly caught something massive, something that's beyond description. It was a mammoth's bone, a femur to be exact, and it whispered secrets from a time when large creatures with thick, rough fur and imposing tusks wandered the lands, including the very seabed where this bone had rested. These woolly mammoths, the remnants of the Ice Age, once roamed the northern reaches of Europe, including the now submerged domains of the North Sea. They were Earth's ancient giants, majestic and formidable. But as the Ice Age ended and sea levels surged, these magnificent creatures faded into history, leaving behind remains of their existence. The discovery of the mammoth's bone beneath the North Sea wasn't just a chance encounter. It was a portal to an ancient world. It awakened our awareness of the profound geological changes that have shaped our planet over millions of years. It reminded us of the diverse and transient life forms that have graced our Earth stage, only to disappear into the mists of time. This mammoth's bone, resting silently beneath the North Sea, calls us to delve deeper into Earth's strange past, where mighty creatures once roamed, and our planet bore witness to a symphony of change. It underscores the enduring value of scientific exploration and discovery, as we continue to unravel the mysteries of our past and enrich our understanding of the natural world. In essence, it's a reminder that the Earth's history is a tale worth discovering, even if it takes a mammoth effort to uncover it. Number 2. The monstrous kraken. In the present day, the belief in giant sea monsters capable of dragging mighty ships to the depths of the ocean has dwindled to near non-existence. However, if we go deep into maritime history, we will uncover stories related to mariners and legends of merciless monsters like enormous octopuses hiding in the ocean's depths. These legends faded into nothingness over time, but just a few short years ago, they resurfaced in a most intriguing manner. The fuel for this resurgence was a remarkable incident that unfolded in the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Several fishermen ventured far from the safety of the coast in their trusty boat when their wide eyes caught sight of something immense beneath the waves. The creature's tentacles, some as thick as tree trunks, writhed just below the surface, creating ripples that rocked the fisherman's boat. Its eyes, described as the size of dinner plates, glowed faintly in the dim light, adding to the terror of the moment. The fishermen were paralyzed with fear, unsure whether to flee or remain still, hoping the creature would lose interest. One of the men claimed he saw scars and battle marks on the squid's body, suggesting it had survived countless struggles in the deep. The encounter lasted only a few minutes, but it felt like an eternity to those on board, who could hear the creaking of their boat under the strain of the waves. The fishermen later speculated that the squid might have mistaken their vessel for a rival or a potential mate, which could explain its sudden appearance and equally sudden retreat. In an instant, a giant squid appeared before them, its massive form threatening to swallow their vessel. Yet, for reasons known only to the giant creature, it chose not to continue the attack, instead plunging into the depths of the ocean's embrace. The shocked fishermen hastened back to shore, sharing their astonishing encounter with fellow coastal dwellers. Regrettably, they possessed no tangible evidence to prove their extraordinary tale. Now, dear viewers, we pose the question, was it indeed a monstrous sea monster, or merely a misunderstood inhabitant of the deep? Number 1. Ancient Yucatan artifacts. Deep in a place called the Yucatan Peninsula, where a long time ago a group of amazing people called the Maya lived, there are incredible secrets waiting to be discovered. Imagine brave explorers and friendly fishermen going on exciting adventures to find hidden treasures from a long, long time ago. These treasures are like special time machines that help us learn about the Maya and how they lived. There are things like statues made of rock that tell stories and delicate pottery that shows how talented they were. The Maya were like super artists, and they left clues to their history with every sculpture they carved and every pot they made. Sometimes, these treasures are found in underwater caves called sinkholes. The Maya thought these caves were very important and did special ceremonies there. Now they're like treasure chests full of tools, shiny jewelry, masks for ceremonies, and tiny statues that help us understand how the Maya grew food, what they believed in, and how they lived together. The Maya loved the land they lived on, and they were super smart farmers. They knew how to grow lots of yummy food and trade it with others. They even made fancy irrigation systems to water their crops. But that's not all. The Maya also believed in gods and nature, and they made beautiful sculptures with pictures of gods, leaders, and magical creatures. They wanted to show their respect for the world around them. And guess what? The Maya didn't stop at just making cool stuff from the land. They were also experts at working with special materials like shiny green jade and glittering gold. They made the prettiest jewelry and ornaments you can imagine. So, every time we find one of these treasures, it's like a big celebration of the Maya's amazing talents and their exciting history. Their story is like a fantastic adventure that we're still discovering in the Yucatan Peninsula. As we wrap up this deep-sea adventure, we hope you've been just as fascinated by these incredible discoveries as we have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.